Hey Corrie fans, welcome back to episode Whisper. We've got a serious shocker for you today in the world of Coronation Street spoilers. If you're a fan of dramatic showdowns, this one's gonna leave you on the edge of your seat. Brothers David and Nick are about to face off, and it's not just a small spat. We're talking about a major family-ripping clash that's been brewing for ages. What's fueling this explosive fight? Well, it's two whopping lies that have tangled these brothers into webs of betrayal and secrets that might just ruin everything. So, if you're ready for all the twists, make sure to stay tuned, and hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss any of the jaw-dropping drama we have coming up every week. Alright, let's dive right into it. Imagine this. You're watching the scene unfold next week. David and Nick, both trapped in their own lies. David's been secretly hiding the fact that his wife Shona's son, Clayton, the same Clayton who murdered his first wife, Kylie, has reached out to Shona from prison. And he didn't just reach out. He tried to reach out to her heart, which has left David torn between protecting his wife and protecting himself from reopening old wounds. Now here's the kicker. While David is dealing with this tangled mess, Nick isn't exactly innocent either. He's having an affair with Toyah, his partner Leanne's sister. Can you imagine the tension brewing there? Family betrayal, secrets within secrets. It's like watching a ticking time bomb, waiting for the fuse to burn down. And next week, in a heart-stopping moment, David decides to confide in Nick about Clayton's call. But here's where things get complicated. David doesn't tell Shona about the call because they're trying to plan a future together. Even talking about having more children, he's scared the truth about Clayton will shatter their relationship, but then the stakes get even higher. Clayton lands in the hospital, and David's ridden with guilt, wondering if somehow he's to blame for what happened to Clayton. Nick, playing the big brother, tells David to be honest, saying, "How can you have a baby when there's a massive lie at the center of this relationship?" It's like he's putting salt in the wound, isn't it? But Nick's stance on honesty comes with a side of irony since he's neck-deep in his own affair with Toyah. Hypocritical much? David sees right through it and is not having any of Nick's so-called advice. This is where things hit a boiling point. David, frustrated and furious, calls Nick out for being a hypocrite, pointing out his affair with Toyah. David storms out of the bistro, leaving Nick stewing in his own mess. It's one of those moments where you're left wondering, is this the end of their brotherly bond? Could these two lies tear their family apart forever? And speaking of secrets tearing people apart, actress Julia Goulding, who plays Shona, has hinted that if Shona finds out about David's deception, she might not just be hurt, she might be absolutely livid. Can you imagine the fury that could come from finding out your husband has been keeping a secret about the man who killed his former wife? And what about Nick's affair with Toyah, when Leanne finds out? Oh, this could turn into one of the most explosive family dramas we've seen in years. Now, here's what you all want to know. What happens next? Well, let me just say, things are about to go from bad to worse. Imagine what happens when Shona finally puts two and two together. Actress Julia Goulding dropped some hints recently, saying Shona might just unleash all her pent-up rage. David could end up facing the consequences he's been running from, and maybe, just maybe, Shona will find out the full truth about Clayton. And that's not all. Nick and Toyah's secret might not stay buried for long. Picture Leanne's reaction, betrayed by her own sister and her partner. You can bet that's not going to end quietly. And there you have it, folks. A wild web of lies and secrets with enough drama to keep us all glued to the screen. What do you think Shona will do when she finds out the truth, and will David and Nick's brotherly bond survive this massive fallout? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your predictions. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll be bringing you more juicy spoilers and drama updates every week. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time right here on episode Whisper.